Good evening, everyone. Curry College Chief for the forecast Joe Shag. Take a look here over the next couple of weeks. You can see here the warmth in the eastern part of the U.S. will be leaving, as there'll be some more cooler shots coming on in to the northeast. So you can see here's the 12Z GFS ensembles, day 0 through 5. Height pattern looks like this. You can see widespread ridging, but the cold air is loading up and getting ready to come on down days 6 through 10. 5 through 10 in this case, you can see the cold air spilling into most of the eastern half of the United States. There could be some frost and freezes where the growing season has already begun. 6 through 10 off the, 5 through 10. I keep thinking these are the 6 through 10. And probably because the European is the 6 through 10. The GFS is 5 through 10. But in any case, expect this trough in the northeast and east to be stronger and this to completely link up here and phase this to be further here and more ridging to be off the west coast as we wrap up the end of the month. Here we are, 5 through 10, 850s, 5,000 foot temperatures look like this. Again, that cool shot directed mainly into the northeast and Great Lakes. But it looks like by the end of the month, we'll be turning to some warmer than normal temperatures in the northeast, ending out the month of April. Looks like April will be able to be warmer than normal in the northeast, seeing how warm it's already been for the last 18 days. Even though the cold shot that's coming, I don't think the cold shot that's coming is going to be able to completely destroy what has happened and what may happen the last 2-3 days of the month, as we could see very warm weather to end the month of April in the Northeast and the Great Lakes. And 850 looks like this again, supports the idea from really a lot of the models, the European, the Canadian, again the GFS, supporting this idea of warming up as we end the month of April and go into the month of May. Height fields look like this. There's going to also be some big severe weather in the Midwest middle and end of next week. Expect this trough to be deeper, probably towards the European has, a much deeper trough here, and a little bit of a stronger ridge in the east. But overall, this is an active pattern and a warm pattern for the east. Day 10, again, you can see that trough there, ridge, severe weather, very prominent for severe weather, the end of next week. Here we are, the 29th, the 30th, and here we are day 15, 16 as we work our way into the first couple days of May. Again, this still looks like this actually could be like a week if this all works out. Potentially, could be a week, a 6 to 7 day period of severe weather with this trough, hanging around here in the west, and then warm weather in the east, and all this, the warm SSTs, sea surface temperature anomalies here in the Gulf of Mexico. So this is really becoming an interesting situation as we get to the end of the month of April and start May. Big severe weather. Could be some big ticket severe weather items here in the longer term. Here we are, days 0 through 7 on the Canary. You can see very similar to the GFS. Large-scale ridging is across much of the lower 48. Temperatures, surface temperatures look like this. You can see the cool starting to get into the northern part of the United States. Days 9 through 16, again, driving the ideas of severe weather, especially in the Midwest and the Southeast, where we bring the warmth into really much of the eastern part of the United States. And I will talk about this in my seasonal forecast video that I'll be doing a little bit later on this week. The drought in Florida, and really Florida, maybe even other parts of the extreme Southeast, how this whole ridging thing with this El Nino trying to come on, what this could mean, for the next couple of months regarding the summer forecast that I have out as well, and also the hurricane season forecast for the upcoming hurricane season. But this is like laying out like a preview, if you will, of my ideas. What you see here of how this could work out, that it's so darn dry in Florida that we could hook the ridge up and keep it warm in the northeast, even though there is an El Nino coming on, which does support, cooler than normal weather. But I don't want to say too much now because I don't want to do the entire video, obviously, in this video. Again, this is only a couple week outlook. I just want to say that this is like a preview of what I think could be happening in the longer term. And again, we'll discuss that later on towards the end of the week. And then here we are finally. I believe this is our last map here. The temperatures off the Canadian days 9 through 16. It starts cool and then ends warm, and then you can see the cold here coming back into the Midwest and the Rockies. It starts warm here and then ends cool here, starts cool here, and ends warm in this part of the United States. So again, a very active pattern, certainly to end the month of April and go into the month of May. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.